proud of you, Dylan.
Thank you, Father.
I'm not your dad.
I'm your dad. I hate you, Dre.
What?
You got that shit stuck in my fucking head for life now. I'm gonna piss in your cornflakes. Man, it's
I know I
good
said
to
we
be
could
here
start, but I
today.
need to get more water, so I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I just realized that somebody in the server I'm in's name is Twerks with Wolves.
Me too. I don't know what it means, but me too.
They twerk with wolves. What is there to understand?
Okay, I'm back.
Really, that got the big fuck off. God.
Okay, I'm gonna get that link and post it every.
Woo! What makes him gay? His boyfriend. Just like what makes Vixen gay, her girlfriend. Oh. Whew. All right. So, what are you guys thinking? 7:25 till we get the action started?
Sure.
I say action, but it's really just gonna be me beating the shit out of Shiro.
And Shiro making sarcastic remarks the whole time. It'll be perfect.
Oh, you're gonna love some of Makaza's
Why is The
sarcastic
Witcher 3
remarks.
trending?
Because it's always trending, apparently.
Steamed hams is also trending.
What the fuck? What the fuck even is steamed hams?
It's a Simpsons meme.
Okay. That's all I need to know, and I immediately don't care anymore. Man, I don't think The Simpsons will ever get better than The Simpsons movie. Dance, dance like we're falling apart to halftime. So, who's going to try to get themselves killed this session?
Me!
Woo! That's not the usual option.
Well, I'm going to do my best to make sure that he doesn't die.
How do you spell general?
Think about it.
GENERAL.
No. Let them figure it out.
No, Pete, please stop looking at my hand. I am trying to write this very important message. There it is.
There's the general queer.
He's here. He's queer. He's a general. There's nothing really else. That's it.
He's here, he's queer, and he's by the pier.
I see Bai up here, though. You gonna throw him into
Hey.
the water?
You see, I said that because it rhymed, and it was also another innuendo. Because he's by the pier.
Water. He's gay though.
I know. It was just
I
it's
know.
another queer euphemism. Let me have my euphemisms, damn it.
I don't think
Trying to
that's a
have
euphemism. I think that's just a word.
Eh.
I think a
Potato,
euphemism
potato.
would be, well, you know, he plays for both teams.
Oh, you mean he swings both ways?
Indeed.
Oh,
Ooh.
One might even say he is a confirmed bachelor.
oh.
I'm hearing that in Esther's voice.
Is he the driver or the
That-
tea?
Well, you see, he is a bit of a black sheep, as they would say.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Why,
You
I do
know.
say.
You know what they say about boys who go to college? They learn to speak Latin.
Oh. Well, that's odd. I didn't learn Latin.
That's because it means you're gay, hon.
Oh, shit. That's what we were talking about. Ah. All right.
I could keep going with more gay euphemisms. Like I gotta.
I know
bunch.
you've got a lot. Trust
know,
me, Gene. For how long
a
I've
friend-
known you, I know that.
He's a friend of Dorothy, hon. Anyway, let's keep going.
All right. Let's go ahead and get intros out the way so we can get right on into the news.
Hey, hey. I'm Jean. I play Raphael, human gunslinger. Very angry that my friends have been kidnapped, but they're not my friends. Fuck you, I don't have emotions.
Debatable.
Shut up.
Raph has one emotion, and that emotion is gay.
He has 3 emotions. Depression, anger because of the depression, and gay.
That's all you need.
Is there anything else?
I mean, he's weirdly protective of kids and shit. I think that's about it. He likes sushi. That's another emotion, I think.
Kids is a good segue to the next person.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
Fuck off.
You look like baby.
Fuck off.
And you act
90-year-old
like
baby.
baby.
If it quacks like a duck and it looks like a duck,
You even do the kid thing where you're just
It's
like,
a pigeon.
"Ah."
Shut up.
Bully mode.
Oh, is it already bully mode?
Oh, I've been bully mode for the past 5 days.
Train, I play Rosca. I'm bullied.
Now the person in session who's getting bullied.
Yeah. Hey. I'm Cheryl, and I play Cheryl. There you go. That's who I am today.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. I'm Cheryl, and I play Cheryl. And my only redeeming personality trait is my dog. Continue.
I'm Wade Winlow, Cheese Man, whatever. I just like to do some cool acrobatics. That's pretty much it.
Fair enough.
I'm Jordan Crowell, where I'm playing Jaira, the psionic machine.
Fair enough. And of course, I am Dylan. I'm the one who gets to do all the dumb behind the scenes math and decision making. Great, I love it. So wonderful. But enough of that. Let me real quick change the song. And you'll be glad to know that I actually have a song for this now.
Ooh.
Oh, that's loud. And you might be like, why is this map completely black, Dylan? We've been here before. The answer is simple. I increased its size by quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm zooming
Oh.
out and it's still going. Dylan, what is this?
Me making progress on something.
Oh. Oh. Well, just point me where I should be looking, if you would, please.
Oh wow,
It's
that's a lot of space.
hiss, loser.
Thank you.
And it didn't reveal like I told it to. Me sad boy. And speaking of sad boy, here's Sad Sokka.
Sad sock.
You, of course, can see that. And you have interacted with the person in this cell. And guess what?
Hmm.
They got a pay raise. They're actually guard staffed here now.
Ooh.
Get fucked.
Ooh. Cheryl has someone to listen to his monologues now.
Oh, he's had people listen to his monologues. He just hasn't interacted with them.
Yep.
But a few hours pass, and eventually, let me get these icons. You see Makazel being dragged by his puffy mop hair to this other side of the hall. He's like, you're going to get to meet Uncle today. It's going to be fun. Oh, you taking me to see my honey bunny? Oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to stab you. Ah, yes, penetration, my favorite part. Oh, are you sick of my foreplay?
I love him.
As they fade from view.
He's my favorite terrible man.
And Cheryl,
Hmm.
actually still to the south of you, from this cell, actually,
Ooh.
you hear. Who's that? Why are they so loud? Why do they sound familiar? It seems to be a bit more of a feminine voice, one that actually seems to ring a bell with you in a strange way. That's odd.
I wonder who it could be.
And then you can see up here in the top left, a man just slam into the bars in front of him. He's like, "Hey, keep it down out there! I'm trying to sleep!"
Angry man, okay. It's fine.
And then this guard walks forward, just, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to politely shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, I'm over here trying to sleep. I didn't say respond. I said shut up. Go back to your sleep. Frickin'. As he does what he said he was trying to do and tries to go back to sleep. to the north of you, you can hear another feminine voice like, "Thank you. He gets too loud." And he looks over. "I'm not trying to please you. I'm doing my job." But this, as you've been able to observe and work out, and I'm gonna say an hour ago, and you have not seen Donna take a break yet.
Cheryl is impressed. 100%. You go, girl.
Eventually, though, this man over here seems to check his watch, be like, time for my break. I can just leave you guys here. Nobody's gonna come around. And he walks off, and I'm just gonna zoom him off the map.
Zoom.
And eventually, I'm going to actually direct you over here. Damn it!
I'm waiting to be
It
dragged.
didn't swap me to the reveal too. And we're actually going to go all the way over here
Ah.
as a new person enters the dungeon. Well, dungeon. It's really just the prison. She seems to be walking, honestly, pretty nervously, as if almost she doesn't belong here. She doesn't make eye contact with anybody, and is really just trying to make sure that she doesn't stick out. She passes this guy. She's like, I'm going on break. Don't disturb them. You know how they'll get." "Yeah, sure. I know how this works." "All right. I'm taking 5." And walks by. This man checks her out. She feels awkward.
Of course.
Like, "All right, where are the prisoners? Where are the prisoners? Where are the prisoners?" "Oh, here they are." And it sounds almost like they're walking in heels, and you can hear this sound getting closer and closer. This, "No, not there." Turns, looks. "That's a big lady. That's a very big lady." Let's see. Still looking over the opposite direction, like, "Oh, that's blood. That's a lot of blood. That's not good." "Okay. Now I can only hope that..." And she turns around again. "Huh, there you are." She walks toward the bars like, "Uh, excuse me, Mr. Shiro?"
Yeah, that's me.
Cheryl's just sitting cross-legged in the middle of his cell. Just kind of hanging out. He's vibing.
How are you holding up?"
Well, they haven't really done anything to me yet, so I'm pretty good.
"All right, that's good. I have been told to deliver a message, for you."
Oh, really? Who from?
I was told to say those who shine brightest." And at this point, part of her face turns blue, and her jaw gets more structure. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, okay. I mean, in my brain, I kind of know what's happening, but let's see if Cheryl knows.
And if that doesn't work, I have something else you can roll.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's good enough. You're looking at this lady and you're like, wait, who are you? And then it takes a minute. It snaps whenever you see the jaw and the blue skin. This is Xander. He's about a foot taller, has much longer hair, and is wearing something completely different than usual.
Oh, okay, I get it now. So, what's the message?
Um, well, I base or HQ, whatever you want to say. Um, but I know that they're sending help.
Well, that's good to know.
Shiro like stands up, and just kind of approaches.
Yeah, he's trying to make it look as inconspicuous as possible. Occasionally, he's looking over his shoulder to make sure nobody sees what he's doing.
Hey, calm down. If you keep looking around like that, they're gonna think you're sus.
Yeah, I know. It's just that's a lot of blood behind me.
Yeah, don't ask about it.
I'm willing to bet that's the captain.
I said, don't ask about it.
Yeah. And he's just like, how are you holding up?
Yeah,
Is everything going on? Going good for you here?
yeah, nothing bad so far. But you 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 need to not be here. Really? Is this bad news?
It's fine. If they ever find out who I am, I can just change my face again.
Well, just don't get caught.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm trying to get a bit of reconnaissance going here to see what everything's like, how heavily defended it is, and honestly, they've got a bit more guards around than I was expecting.
Well, yeah, this place is full of war criminals and other criminals and criminals.
Yeah, one of the ladies to the south looked really, really scary, actually.
Yeah, it's not
One of
surprising.
her eyes is black with a, well, let me clarify. The white of her eye, I think is the sclera. The sclera is black, and her pupil is red.
I mean, that sounds kind
I'm
of
not sure why.
badass, but you know.
And this this is a really strange description. You don't know the race of this person, but whatever they are, it's got to be something supernatural, right?
Yeah, probably.
It, At least it doesn't sound like a mundane race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep searching, see what I can find. I know they've got an armory somewhere, and also storage where they keep stolen items and the like.
Yeah, just be careful. Some of the people here are really powerful magic users, and they'll probably be able to see right through you.
Yeah, I'm lucky I haven't run into one yet. I should be able to win a magic v magic fight, but
Don't try to win. Just try to run. You don't want to be here. Even if you do win, there'll be more.
that's fine. I've been, well, we can say, and he puts up his hands and does air quotes. I've been stealing a little bit from the captain. Uh, See, I apparently can, after seeing a spell done enough times, can replicate it. Not quite perfectly, but enough to make it a success.
Damn, kid, that's pretty good.
it's I'm I'm working on Shadow Step still. It's not exactly refined, but I can get about 20 feet away.
That's
It's nowhere near as far as Captain Makazawa, but It's enough.
Yep, hopefully it will be if you need it.
And it's around this time that this man starts coming back from his break. She can hear the sound of his boots hitting the floor as Xander turns to you. What'd I fucking say about looking at me, you little shit?
You people are always like this. I can't just look around. Come on, I have rights.
Shiro goes and sits back down.
Like what? You want to feel my foot up your ass?
Yeah, maybe I do.
What the fuck? Yeah. You! And she turns and looks at the guard who's come back. Fucking deal with this one. Get him under fucking control.
Ooh, scary.
I got him. And she walks around him as he steps up to your cell and leaves. And she was like, all right, what'd you do?
I called her pretty.
You should watch your tongue.
That's no
People
fun.
around here. You'll learn that people around here don't like any sort of niceties from sub-trial races. And he seems to take a sip of coffee.
Of course, yeah, I get that. You know, I'm only partially drow, so I'm only like partially part of the cool club.
Yeah. I mean, by all means, you're cooler than most of the prisoners here.
Why, thank you.
I mean, you got that rat scar going down your face.
I've heard some people like it.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you off with a warning. I don't really feel like doing anything violent today.
Well, thank you.
No, do watch yourself from now on. I'm not always gonna be able to be this lenient.
Understandable.
And he nods, sipping his coffee as he goes back to his station.
Nice.
Yeah. Weren't expecting to have somebody inside this early, were you?
No, I wasn't. Especially, I worry for Xander.
Xander may be baby, but he's capable baby.
I worry for Xander.
And also, it has been well past 8 hours. You can go to full health.
Oh hey, nice. I've been at 1 health for so long.
Yeah.
Nope, this one. Why is that? It's 54. Safe. Okay, I'm good. I'm healed.
And then it's... actually, no. Now's about the time where we should cut back to the guild hall and see what's going on there for a bit.
Yeehaw.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Woo.
Alright. And let's see. I think this is right. Yeah. This is much more somber.
No, my stylus. Where'd it go?
Jackass. And we're gonna go right to floor 1, where immediately at around 5 or 6 in the morning, a large ruckus can be heard. And there's a very large amount of talking going on, and a lot of racket.
I love that the first thing that loaded for me was the lemon.
Good. Good. And I think it's safe to say that majority of the party is abruptly awoken by this. And let's actually roll for, I guess, wake up initiative.
Well, I can already tell you that Jaira wakes up first, and Roska would be already awake, but about to head to sleep.
Yeah.
But just humor me. I want to see who gets to interact and have actions with other people first.
So just the D20?
What are you guys feeling? Actual initiative rolls or just D6 or D4? I guess actually, there are only 4 of you in the guild right now.
We could all roll perception.
Yeah, I mean that could work too, but some of you have much
Fuck it,
higher.
let's do
I
that.
don't know
Perception
what
mods.
you're talking about.
Dre, you've got like a plus 18.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like Dre's trying to rig this.
It's just common sense to me.
As the person who's not in this, I say just roll normal initiative. Make it a bit
Normal
more
initiative?
fair.
Yeah, that sounds much more fair than perception. Ooh, it's a 19 for Winlow. 25 for Rosca. Okay.
Whiskers
Well,
still
for
goes
that,
first.
And Jaira with a 17. Alright. Then I'm going to take us up to the second floor. Since Rosca, highest. Everybody has been moved around.
God.
Here we are.
God, that's me.
How could you forget that's you?
So, do I? Where's the most rowdy ruckus coming from?
Up here, it's coming from the kitchen, actually.
They're swarming like ants.
Yep.
Like ants.
We brought so
How
many
you get
people.
ants? Do you want ants?
Oh my, that's a lot.
Yeah, there is a lot.
There's quite a few.
I would not count this as a few.
Just a little. Just a few.
Just, I counted, by the way, Dre. We used over 30 tokens
Yeah,
in Red District.
I know.
This is only some of them.
So there's ruckus coming from in here and downstairs, right?
Yep.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna.
Are you gonna roll fate?
Alright, wrong one was up here, so I'm staying up here. Alright, we're gonna walk in here.
You enter to see quite a few new faces, honestly. Actually,
Just a few.
yeah, just a few. I mean, this is one of the smaller numbers of people in the room
True.
that you haven't met before.
True.
Yeah, there are 6 women that you have never seen before in this room. These 4 sitting at this table are just chatting up a storm. Meanwhile, these 2 are fervently asking Nimi about food and what she cooks and how she does all of it.
Okay, well, since I'm like a ladies' man, right? Okay,
Yeah, clearly a ladies' man.
yeah. Gonna go over here. No, that's not where I put it. Thank you. Just gonna look at all the ladies. So
Uh,
what exactly is going on here?
Trust jumps a bit. Wasn't expecting anybody to just come up to talk to them. Just like, oh, hi. How, you see. And then Reefy just chimes in. We are here from, I guess, the ruins of the Golden Rose? Is what you'd call it?
Oh, okay. Okay, the place Yuffie went to. Got it. Okay.
Is that her name?
It's her nickname. Her name's Euphoria, but people call her Yuffie.
Yes, she commented on my breasts. Says Trust.
I, I mean, your breasts are large, I guess.
Yes, I think she described them as the size of my head, which I'm quite proud of them. I was happy to hear that.
That's great. How much I really don't care and want to drop this conversation.
And Reefy seems to sniffle a bit.
Are you okay?
I'm just a little sad
Why?
because her pet died.
Oh
Says
no.
Patience. Are any of these names not shown for you?
Like half of them.
Patience
can
and
only
Trust are
see
the only
Patience.
ones.
Yeah.
Patience and Trust. Okay.
Big fungus will always.
Chungus.
Well,
Big fungi.
No,
Big
Rip
Chungus.
Big. No, you can't kill off Big Chungus.
He did.
I did.
Big Chungus is gone, but not forgotten.
My horse. We called him Big Chungus.
Well,
He was such a big, fat, lovable equestrian.
do you need a hug? What did she say?
Just a little bit.
Okay. Well, I think Ruska's just a little bit of a person. He shuffles over and gives her a hug.
She hugs you back and begins bawling.
Oh dear. Okay. Uh, he awkwardly pats her back.
It's weird the way she feels. You noticed the bits of stone, but you remember how hard to the touch Nay is, and she actually it seems like her skin is quite more supple, I guess is the word to put it, than Nay's. She's much softer, but she's got those bits of stone that are just really rough and hard to not notice.
How did your big chungus die?
He had a heart attack.
Oh no, that's unfortunate and kind of inevitable. Um,
To
he's
be
in a
fair-
better place now.
I know. I miss him though. It hasn't even been 5 hours. Says Patience.
It's the grieving process, okay? You gotta be patient with it. It'll end with time.
I don't know what she expected though. She tried to ride off into the sunset on an overweight horse
Okay.
who hadn't run a day in its life.
I don't want to say that's animal abuse, but I'm calling animal abuse on that.
So happy. I mean, he walked a lot and was always brushing up against Reefy. I wouldn't
Okay.
say it was.
What? Alright, okay. What? Forcing an overweight animal to run?
I mean, in her defense, she was told to flee, and she
Right.
couldn't think of another way to flee and take her favorite horse.
Walking works sometimes.
She's just always been into the action scene. This is coming from the deer-like satyr woman. She gets a bit too excited and doesn't really think things through sometimes.
You're like you're like half deer.
Yes, I am.
My mom is like half deer.
Ooh. I haven't met anybody else of my kind.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. So, I I mm, I grew up and like there was like a whole group of them, and it's nice because oh no, I'm kind of homesick.
Hmm,
It's
I
like
don't
he
even.
had a lot of thoughts there and he wanted to say a lot of things, but it all just kind of fell flat.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't really remember what home is like.
Um, how long have you been with the guild? The old guild? The one that's dead now?
Let's see.
Not this guild.
Taking 6. About. I'm gonna say 8 years.
Holy smokes, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And
And then Patience lifts up her head. I was there for about 30.
uh, how old are you?
I'm 59.
Sheesh. It's like most of your life.
It actually is most of my life. More than 50% of it.
Yeah? That's why I said that's like most of your life.
Repeat stuff.
Reefy actually seems to be on the younger side of the majority of these women. Trust does not speak about her age or how long she was there.
That's fair.
Reefy actually seems to be around 18.
Okay. Is she still sobbing or is she done?
She's calmed down a bit.
Okay. Ruska's gonna slowly let her go.
She lets you leave.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's I know I like hugs when I'm sad.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't planning on crying. Sometimes it just comes out, you know.
Oh, I understand all too well.
Mhm. Sometimes you just need a good cry.
Yeah. I cry a lot. I understand.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm Reefy.
I'm Roska. I haven't said that. I usually say my name by now. But I didn't.
Yes. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I would like to inform the stream that my dog just tried to walk out of my room with one of my stuffed animals.
Rude.
Just casual.
What do you want, Luna? Do you want to go outside again? Are you hungry?
And Reefy motions around the table. And the Azamar lifts up her hand. My name is Patience. The satyr. Oh, I'm Malay. And the tiefling slowly pipes up. I'm Trust.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I guess I hope we can become friends because I think that'd be pretty cool. Because friends are pretty swell.
Reefy turns toward Roska and smiles lightly. That would be nice.
Great. We can move on if you want.
Yes, after Roska was Winlow. So back down to floor 1.
Hooray.
Huzzah.
I don't like talking to people.
Oh boy. Guess that means fuck you, nerd. You enter this room. On the left of you is both a centaur and a naga playing Go. And directly in front of you is a diminutive half-orc with a very tall tiefling on each side of Ingra. You see, that's a race you haven't seen before. Speaking to Antoine. And then up in the top right, you see a kitsune and a tiefling who seem to be in the middle of a long conversation.
Okay.
Oz is practicing his crossbowmanship, and Nay is just sitting by the fire.
Okay. I don't know what to do in these situations. Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. I'm giving you plenty of opportunity and choice. I'm pretty much creating an open world RPG for you.
I don't even like RPGs, Mia.
You like Skyrim?
Then why are you playing Dungeons and Dragons?
True.
Very
Okay. Hello, Antoine. And lady I haven't met.
She turns to you. She seems to have a few orcish traits, but she doesn't seem to be an orc. She turns to you. Oh, hello there. My name is Zola.
Zola?
Yes.
As in Z-O-L-A?
Yup.
Ah.
And
That's-
then, Antoine has one of his arms grasped in one of his hands as he waves to you very lightly. Hello again, Mr. Winlow.
What's been going on recently?
Well, it seems that Mr. Doldrich and Ms. Euphoria's, let's say, expedition went better than planned.
Better than planned?
Yes, well, they killed all the fuckers and set us free.
Fair
And I'm
enough.
literal when I say fuckers.
Fair enough. So does that mean you're joining our guild, or?
This is where we were told to go. Some of us may, some of us may not. Unfortunately, a good portion of us are not very combat ready. Such as, she motions toward the two young men playing Go. They are very
Young men.
frail and not exactly suited for combat. Meanwhile, in the background, Boar is just going fucking batshit crazy on this dummy. You're pretty sure you've seen her hack that thing in half 3 times and put it back together.
Nice. Okay, well, will you be staying with us?
She crosses her arms and cups her chin. Possibly, I'm not sure yet. It seems like a much better guild than the one I was, well, forced into, we'll say.
Okay. Well, I hope to see you around more.
She nods and smiles lightly at you.
I'll just wave at them as I walk away, I guess. Hello, War.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord. We all know her name.
Yeah. She turns to you like, Oh, hi! Somebody who's willing to take the place of the dummy?
If you're fine with non-lethal combat,
Non-lethal. I know how to use many weapons, but I'm not very well trained in my fists.
well,
Fuck it! I'll do it anyway.
okay.
And we can just say that you spar with war.
Okie dokie.
From
I
upstairs.
think that's a good point to switch to somebody else.
Yeah.
Alright, so Jira is on the second floor.
Yep. Oh.
Scarlet is sitting on the floor, sleeping, with her back against the wall. Hard bird woman.
Jarek just enters and then sees that there's more and just backs away. It's like, that's more people than usual.
That's a lot more people than usual.
Oh, I remember. Rosca mentioned something about the library.
Oh boy. You enter the library and you see another goblin. She actually seems to be a decent bit taller than Small, but man, the way they're talking, that doesn't sound right. You think they might be speaking a different language, but you can't really tell. Knowing Small, she could just be talking really fast.
Come on. Hey. Yeah. It's time for me to have a conversation with myself.
I knew you were gonna
Oh
do
my
it.
god.
I
Perfect.
knew he was gonna do this.
By chance know what they're saying. They have been going or as long as I've been here. I don't know what they're saying. Have you tried that? Nope. And frankly, I don't care. Now, leave me alone and let me get back and make my potions.
Cock's
Bullshit.
gun.
George, so is hello?
Small just kind of climbs out of the books a little bit. Oh, hi, Jira. What's going on?
I'm guessing you are Small.
Oh, you're guessing what?
Dear lag.
Has Jira not met Small yet?
I'm pretty sure Jira's met Small.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think they've actually ever spoken.
Well, then my bad.
No,
Then she
or
would.
has not met Small. Oh, Jar hasn't been to the library.
Then Small climbs out of the books a little bit and just like, oh, so many new faces today. Hi.
Yeah, I've somewhat noticed the multiple new faces. I'm guessing you're Small from what I've heard. a party mate.
Oh, yes, that's me. I am our historian, librarian, and alchemist.
I'm Jaira of sting of Roska, Wrath, Winlow, and
Oh, it's nice to meet you. She steps forward and tries rips over the books and face plants.
Are you okay?
She rubs her nose and stands up. Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's soft here.
And that sounds kind of weird. That she just hit solid stone brick. Why is it soft? Do you try to touch the wall or something to confirm what she's saying?
Yes.
It feels soft, pleasant, like a pillow.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, is that what you've got going on here? Is this some sort of soft enchantment? How'd you know? Who told you? You just did.
Ash just chimes in. It's kind of obvious, since there's nothing else that could possibly do something like that.
What's that? You want to say that to my face? She walks over here and boom gets launched through the Zoom room. Well, she has tackled Ash.
It's kind of obvious, is that everything is soft here, or it has to be magic.
That's fair enough. But I'm keeping my eyes on you. Ash, she does this every time you're in here. This is just normal. I don't trust him. He's shady. She is not taking her eyes off of him.
Don't trust me all you want.
Good shady. Where are your parents?
I don't care.
What did you like to know, Wither Boy? Sorry about that.
And anyways, what were about jar bushing between small and the other goblin, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Hmm. What were you talking about me for? I'm not very interesting.
I was just asking what you guys were talking about when I walked in.
Oh, well, this lady over here, this is Minia.
Hello, Minya.
She turns to you, and the tone in her voice is a bit weird. She's, hello. The more you think about it, the more it sounds like Euphoria. And you don't really like that.
Jared just in his head is like, oh dear.
Well, we were talking about what exactly is going on right now. I'm sure you've noticed the large influx of people.
Yes. I walked into the kitchen and area and was quite surprised by the amount of new faces there.
Oh, there are more in there? Ooh. Kind of want to go meet them, kind of don't want to leave the library. Hard choices.
Yeah, just from when I walked in, I saw 6 new faces.
Oh, that's a lot. and I hear a very large ruckus coming from downstairs. I bet Zen and Versu are happy right now, though. Fucking noise canceling.
Chimes in. Yeah, no, there are a lot.
A lot. Like how many we talking?
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 8, 60. Carry the 1. I would say about 30.
That. I think I'm gonna stay in the library. I'm
gonna go downstairs because of that crazy ASMR war.
Oh, you found out her name?
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure that out for weeks.
I get here. I had the Ash goes with quotation marks pleasure of meeting her.
Did she try to bone you?
How did you know?
oh, she tried to fuck you. And Minia seems to fidget a bit at the phrasing, and she doesn't seem very comfortable with that.
Oh yeah, forgot to mention about pretty much all of them are were sex slaves. Yeah.
That. Oh. I have no common ground with anybody but you. She points at Minia. And she shakes her head a bit like, that is. Wait, do we even have enough people? Oh, we don't have enough room in this building for that many people. We're gonna have to get next to the kitchen. Her eyes go wide. We're gonna have to expand the guild. She seems very excited about this notion.
I mean, if I remember, I did hear that we were out of favor, and Zen said be a new building. Do you think I can get another library in the new building? Jara actually seems a bit lined up by the mention of another library. Like, I mean, yeah, I've got a lot of books here, but like, you can always have more books. Speaking about our books, what are all of them? Are they all magic or are they all different genres? The one in the circle is mainly magic and romance. I'm sorry, what? You know, she said romance, hon. Behind me, there's fiction, and up above is historical fiction. Well, it's actually historical and historical fiction. My to the collection of books just a bit, and Jar pulls out the psionic book. Okay, book. Ooh, what this? Yeah. While we were in the the higher up say, hey, I found the book about it's a lot of interesting facts about psionics.
Ooh. Do you mind?
Go ahead, I've already read all of it.
Ah, good. Well, sorry to cut this cut this shortly. And she walks away and starts reading. Wow, she has a one-track mind.
She actually us, us cut us off to read it.
Yeah. That's scary though.
No, if I were very pleased, I buy it.
She's finished 15 pages.
I love her.
I think I'm gonna go check out that big lizard guy at the bar. That's more up my alley. Nice meeting
get
you.
it. I just get to making more potions over here then.
This is a weird yes, see ya. And she leaves the room and heads downstairs.
Time to go to Wrath.
Woo!
So I've been playing The Sims this whole time, but also listening because, you know, whatever. And my sim is famous enough that this woman just came up to him and fainted on the floor.
Good.
That happens to me every day.
Anyway.
The fuck? I love just checking the server and just seeing that Ghosty's fucking status is fucking titty tantrum.
Me too.
That's a mood. But Jean, it was Raph's turn.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at the place yet, so I'm gonna see where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay, first, Raph is gonna get up. He didn't really sleep much last night, so he's grumpier than usual. I'm gonna look over here, see 5 billion people,
Yeah.
and Winlow, for some reason, is engaging with war, which is always a bad idea.
Yeah. You can
Oh,
see them
out.
sparring, and man, every punch that War throws seems to be going straight for vitals.
Yep, she does not know how to not kill people.
No, she doesn't. You were correct.
Are there gonna be any free spaces at the nope? Nope, there's a lot of people over here. Don't want to
Yeah.
deal with that.
You look in and you see Yuffie and Deldritch surrounded by children.
Actually, cut us back a bit, like, what the fuck? When did you guys have kids?
Oh, I like adopted him, I guess. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
He just leaves.
Yup. He does not care. He's going to, like, make her a joking but also kind of serious baby shower gift later.
Delightful.
This appears to be the least full room. Oh god, there's more people. Okay, you know what? He's just gonna sit in the corner. No.
It actually seems like the tiefling in here, who is holding a Wolverine, just straight up, dead ass Wolverine, just holding it like it's a cat.
Me too.
And he seems to just be patting her head while the two half orcs talk.
What are they talking about?
It seems they're talking about their backgrounds and the different places they came from, where they were, well, before each of them were associated with specific guilds.
Raphael is going to like throw a peanut at the Wolverine.
Oh no.
You throw a peanut at the Wolverine, and let me check. I'm gonna go to his character sheet.
Like, I'm gonna see if I can like get this peanut into the Wolverine. I don't know if Wolverines eat peanuts, but we'll see.
You throw a peanut at the Wolverine, the tiefling just turns to you. Could you not throw peanuts at my Wolverine, please? You'll make her angry.
I don't know. I think that would be pretty funny, to be honest.
No, she's full today anyway. Please, she has eaten a lot of people.
You feed your Wolverine people?
No, she feeds herself people.
Good to know. Moves over here. Starts throwing peanuts at Neryl.
He what the fuck? Raph, what are you doing?
I don't know. I
Where did you
honestly have
get
no
peanuts?
idea. I have my ways. The point is, he just like puts the peanuts back into his pocket. Actually, I don't know what the point. I think the point is that I turn extremely obnoxious sometimes for no reasons.
I mean, I do that once a month.
I'm not PMSing.
This other half orc, who is much shorter than Neryl, actually. You know Neryl's short; she's only like 4 foot tall. This other half orc is like 3.5 feet tall.
What the fuck?
She snorts audibly after you say, "I'm not PMSing." I'm sorry. It sounded like that to me.
You know what? I was gonna tell you how cool this sword that you made me was, but I'm just gonna.
What? What's a little bit of jokes between friends? Come on.
I don't know, I guess I'm not really in a joking mood right now.
Fine. Sorry.
Ugh. Don't be sorry, it's just me. You didn't do anything wrong.
That does beg the question, though. How did everything go?
Good, until it didn't.
I don't like that answer.
Makazel got kidnapped. Then Shiro got kidnapped.
Oh.
We need to get them back.
Oh, that's bad. That's pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, and we basically all agree that they're probably being tortured right now, and yet for some reason we had to wait a whole night to go back down. We're not even talking about leaving yet. I don't know what Zen's doing.
Well, he has to do a lot of paperwork. And,
Fuck
you know,
paperwork.
You guys also, from what I heard, came back looking kind of beat the fuck up.
Whatever, we have magic. Look,
Can't always rely on magic for everything.
when can we rely on magic if not when somebody's life is at stake.
We have to go through the mundane process before we can go through the magical.
I'm probably going to quit the guild after this last mission.
I mean, if you want.
Just wanted to tell you that your work served me well.
Raph, no.
It's just kind of sort of
Just go sit on his
oh
bed.
yeah, just
Be edgy.
sitting against the wall over here.
The other half orc, right after you left the room, was just like, what, caught up his ass and died? And Meryl just shrugs. Alright. I guess since we've already finished the loop, and there is technically another PC here, we could have Kama do something.
I mean, yeah, Kama can do something.
I just arbitrarily put you at the table with Ella Screbo and Elo, or Elo, however you want to say that.
That's fine. So what's happening with Deldritch though, and what's the kiddos? What's happening with them?
Well, Del and Yuffie got here just a little bit after everybody else. They seem to be taking extra precautions and using extra fire to burn down the Golden Rose Guild Hall. But it seems like the children are riding atop him. He's on all fours. Penelope sitting on his head, and Daisy and Hannah are sitting on his back. And meanwhile, Paradigm is holding Euphoria's hand. They seem to be bouncing and giggly. Seems like they're pretty happy to be out of that place.
Okay. Well, I know what Kama's gonna do. She slams her hand on the table and looks at everyone. Well, I'm gonna go get a drink. And walks away.
Yeah, you do that, says Grebo.
Ah, Grebo.
You're alive, Gribbo.
You're alive in our hearts, Grebo.
After getting back, you found out that the reason Grebo never showed up is because as you guys were walking to Gally's Gallow, or Gallow Galley, Gallows Galley, I think, actually. If I can words properly. I'm pretty sure it's actually Gallows Galley. Yeah, I was right. It's Gallows Galley. That Grebo ran into the mailman.
Oh no.
And he was like, ha, yes, I cannot do this mission now. As he quickly took the mail from the mailman, which seemed to actually be something for White Light, and ran back to the guild.
Me too, Grebo.
You don't know if he's lazy or just committed.
Why not both?
Yeah, a bit of both. Well,
And you walk over to the bar, and Izarov walks over to you just like, hey, see, your mission went well.
yeah,
At least
yeah,
I hope this is well.
yeah, it went well. We saved, I think we saved everyone, actually. It's pretty good.
Ah, that is quite impressive.
Now, after that mission, though, I need some of your strongest stuff.
Okay, do we mean some of the strongest stuff here, or some of my strongest stuff?
Your strongest stuff.
Sleeping juice.
The eyes of special.
The A0 special.
I want to be unconscious within 10 minutes.
Yes,
It only
one
takes
Dragonborn
two.
drop coming up.
Yes.
And you hear him punch a hole in a barrel underneath the counter. As he brings up a full tankard and sets it in front of you. And he then, before handing it to you, before letting you take it, says, do not give any of this to the lady beside you.
Kama looks at Irene, eyebrows raised.
There are 20 empty tankards in front of her.
Impressive.
Terrifying.
I'm just getting started.
Good to know. And Kama just takes a drink of her drink.
All right, roll a fortitude save.
Well, now I have to open this character sheet that I wasn't planning on using. Skiff. Kama, where are you? Up. Up. Go away. Alright. Fortitude? No, hold on. I have everything on our sheet is still set for being in a rage. Give me just a moment.
Oh boy.
Everything on her sheet is also still on 5, so I'd say add a +1 to his fort save.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it. Go ahead. We can add the +1 retroactively.
Yeah, no, this shit hits hard. Just so you know, the DC was 20,
Mm.
and one sip of this, and you're like, oh shit.
Oh shit! This is the good stuff. Oh man, you're my favorite. Oh, you are my favorite person here. Thank you so much.
And that is my favorite drink.
I can
He
see.
says, as you see him reach an arm under the counter again and lift up a barrel.
Oh, I can see why. Oh, it's good. This is good stuff. Thank you.
Yes. Just do not drink it too many times. Unless you have a very high natural, let's say, constitution. You will not do too well.
I mean,
Constitution.
my constitution isn't that bad, I think. I think on a scale of like 1 to 20, I would say it's pretty high. So, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say mine is maxed out.
Oh, that's impressive. How do you do that?
Like this, he says, drinking from the barrel he just punched a hole in.
Oh, you're gonna be my best friend now? Yeah. Oh, he just made it.
He
Yeah.
almost failed that.
He almost failed. I think it should actually be higher for him.
Knocks eyebrow out.
He knocks it back, just looks at you like, he's very strong, very good. You see his eyes glaze over a little bit. He's very good.
He's very good.
Well, this has been fun. Thank you. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna leave now, so thank you.
He waves goodbye.
She's
With
just.
With a gigantic hand.
She's
He
just gonna
waves.
go back to here. That's it for Kama. You can continue now.
Alright. Well. Let's do like 2 more of these. So let's go back to Roska. Is Roska gonna stay up on the 2nd floor?
Oh,
Wasn't prepared.
I've been drawing. Hey,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Excellent John.
Who would have known?
my boyfriend.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I guess. Yo. Let's go where the party's at. It's downstairs.
Oh boy, downstairs.
Downstairs.
And I'm just gonna leave Minnie up here for now.
So yeah, expect an icon soon-ish coming your way.
Soon-ish, you might not have it by the time I'm having screen.
No, I'm on shading.
Oh boy, I should make it happen sooner then.
No,
Mm.
no, I'm shading
Or fuck with
things.
Drake. Alright, and
aka Panic.
Right. And you know where you are, but here anyway. Panics and gay.
Let's see.
There are two places down here where it sounds the loudest, one being the recreational room and the other being the bar. Who would have thought people like to play games and get drunk?
I know, right? Though these decisions. Where seems like fun. Make my way downtown.
Walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound.
Yeah, let's go in here. And let's just go. Oh god, no.
Where did you yeet yourself? Why did you yeet yourself?
Excited. Obviously.
Apparently. I need to.
Yeah. I'll go right here. This is a good place to be. And also I wanted to see how the happy couple is doing.
Oh, I
Oh.
forgot about those people.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
can
Get
see
open.
them just kind of making eyes at each other.
Oh boy, how I wish that were me.
You know, I wasn't expecting to be liberated, as well as threatened in the same day. I don't think anybody expects that. Yes. And meanwhile, there is a. What did we decide he was? An Azamar or a Tengu?
Which one?
Aja.
I think we said on Tengu or half Tengu?
Yeah, half Tengu, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
A half Tengu and. Fuck, I don't even remember what the fuck this guy was.
He was a harpy.
A Hergy?
A harpy.
Oh, a harpy. Oh, okay.
Fergie. A Fergie. Fergalicious.
I'm gonna get you drunk. Yeah, it seems like there are two, at this table, there are two people making strange eye contact with each other. And the half Tengu and Harpy are eating and seem to be kind of merrily talking to each other.
Hi there!
Hi. This is coming from bottom left.
I figured. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by actually introducing myself, which I failed to do last time. My name's Roska.
Oh, hi, Roska. My name's Aja. And the man to his right is. And I'm Zero. Are you trying to address these two down here as well?
I mean, it was an open invitation, but I feel
Did
like they're
somebody
too
say
busy.
open?
Oh god.
No, he's not. His name is open, but he doesn't like do that shit.
I just realized the unintentional pun.
Yeah, good.
It was an open invitation if they were listening, which I assume that they're not.
Well, she seems to be listening. And there we go. I just randomly generated her name. And she looks over like, yes, I'm Rainia. And this is, I'm open. And he winks.
Bless you.
That's his name. His name is open.
I know he's tiefling, that's tiefling thing.
Why won't you just let me be a tease? Because as of, she counts on her hand. 4 hours ago, you belonged to me. and only me.
Oh, that's cute.
It would be cuter if we had a place to be away from everybody else, but this will work.
I
We've been
mean,
making goo eyes at each other for like the past 20 minutes.
there's nothing wrong with making goo eyes at each other.
I guess. Just
I mean, okay, imagine you're in their position. Hey, like you would want to be making goo eyes, and you think it'd be pretty great. So,
I don't know.
I mean, it's
That much
harmless.
is kind of uncomfortable.
It's not like they're screwing on the table. Could be worse.
He looks under the table just to make sure they're not. But man, you feel like he is from a background where that kind of thing is normal.
It could be a lot worse.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah, I know too.
My ass is still sore.
Pardon me?
Ah. We were whores.
Ah, okay.
And by we, I mean he points at himself, Aja, Open, Elo, Anal.
Okay, I get the picture.
Everyone that you don't know assume that they are a whore.
Is that
Or-
just in this
or-
guild hall, or should I apply that everywhere?
No, just in the guild hall.
Apply it everywhere.
Everywhere.
Every person's
Except
a
for
whore.
her. He points to Rania. She's a cute little bean. Zira, you don't shut up. I swear, I will plant my foot so far up your ass, and you know I will enjoy it.
He has you there.
I'm just gonna. I believe that's what we call getting served, my dear. Open? Not now. He winks again. But, yeah, we're kind of really new here.
Yeah, I'm kind of new here, except I'm not. I've been working here.
Oh,
I don't even know how long I've been working here. An
it's
amount of
been
time.
It's been about 3 or 4 months by now.
Oh, fuck, has it?
Yeah.
No. Maybe a few months. Maybe. I've never been good with keeping track of things. I didn't even know how old I was until a few months ago, and I don't even know if it's right. So,
Wait, how do you not know how old you are? That's
well,
kind of weird.
okay. My mom never told me my birthday, and then she kicked me out of the house into the woods to leave me for dead. And then I got adopted by this half deer lady, and I was living in the woods for a long time. So that's how I don't know how old I am. I can only assume.
That first lady sounds like a bitch.
Yeah, my friend calls her that all the time.
Your friend is right.
I tell him to stop, but nothing stops him.
Does he say that he's going to punch her?
Yeah,
I agree with him. Let him do it.
a lot of people come to that notion.
She sounds like she deserves it.
I don't think one should. She doesn't deserve punches. She's been through a lot.
No. When a whore wants to punch you, you know you deserve it.
I don't know how I feel about that sentence.
Take it or leave it. doesn't bother me. He seems to be eating primarily greens and seeds.
It's respectable.
Huh. It's almost like he's a board. A board. A boy bird. A board. That cracked me up.
So, since you don't work for your old guild, and you're not made to be horrors anymore, what do you guys think you're gonna be doing? Unless you still want to be horrors, I mean, that's okay. I'm a good friend with the whore.
The answer is not hoeing. Yeah, no, that goes for me too. I'm gonna look into getting a house. And I'm going to look into moving into that house. You didn't need to say that, it was implied.
God damn it, Gene.
I want to forget the fact I have a name. Me too. Me too, Raph.
Me 3.
Me 4.
But yeah, this is a pretty lively table, all things considered.
I think so. Except Broska made it not as such, because he's undead.
Yeah.
Get it?
Haha, funny.
Get it?
Good joke.
Yeah.
The death of the party. Funny joke.
I'm funny.
Keep telling yourself that, kid.
I'm funny.
But speaking of your whore friend, she's right behind you.
Yeah, she is. Did you
And
want me to-
that is purely up to you.
You know. You know. You know, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's okay. It's okay. Just gonna casually walk up and give him a hug from behind and pull the back of his head between her breasts like she always does.
It's Dre's
Wait,
turn to talk.
can she do that while standing?
If she pulls him down a bit, yes.
Fair enough. As Yuffie walks away, Paradigm also tries to climb on top of the tiger.
That's about all the interaction that's gonna be.
Euphoria turns her head, and suddenly there's another child on top of her cat. Alright, and then last one for now. The Winlow, who I believe also won the first war?
Mm.
Yeah. See,
Uh,
she seems to be going for a kill each time she throws a punch, but her punches are way too slow and easy to react to, and you're able to just dodge, bob, weave, and just hit her in the chest every now and again, because you're not trying to kill her. She seems to be trying to kill you. You don't think she understands how sparring works.
That's how all of my dates with women go.
huh. You know you're trying to kill me, right?
Yeah? Is that not how this is supposed to go?
I don't. No.
She suddenly becomes the woman doing math meme. Just
It's okay though. You can go back to the dummy doll, whatever you want. You can murder it as many times as you'd like.
but it doesn't fight back.
Fair enough, but it also doesn't dodge.
That's true. It does get frustrating when you keep dodging.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Have you
That's-
done this before or something?
A lot. Yes.
What are you? Some kind of monk?
Yes.
Oh shit. I don't have I don't have proficiency with my hands. Makes sense.
Yeah. You
I
did
bet
good
I
though.
can take it with one of my many weapons.
I mean, probably. But I'd rather not.
Fine. You smell.
Thank you.
What is that smell? What is that
Yeah,
smell?
Just I don't really know what to
It's
tell you, truthfully, and
definitely a
honestly.
skunk.
And now I'm gonna roll a fortitude save for her. You have achieved contact high. You have gotten the Crazamar
Nice.
high.
Oh, great.
Oh,
no.
no.
Maybe
You
she'll
can tell.
chill out.
You
No!
can tell when she falls flat on her ass.
Hmm. Well, that's probably not good. Hey, how are y'all? I'm Winlow. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the guild. Will you be staying with us?
These two seem to be talking to each other well, when you started sparring with War, but since then, the tiefling has laid her head on the Kitsune's shoulder,
Hmm.
and he pipes up, maybe, I don't know, it seems much nicer here than where we're from.
Were you one of the rescues?
Yeah, one of the many.
So where'd you come from?
Well, we came from the Golden Rose.
Hmm. Okay. Got any fighting experience?
Bedroom fighting. We're
Okay.
whores.
Fair enough. So no, like, fighting experience at all, other than, yeah, you know.
No, not really. If you can't tell, he flexes a little bit. His clothes are baggy, but it shows that he's not very muscular.
I mean, it's always use for a backline.
In order to be a backline, you have to know how to shoot or cast anything. I'm kind of useless.
You say useless, but you're small and nimble, my friend. It's the best weapon there is.
He looks like he's thinking. What exactly are you trying to say?
I mean, you could always, you know, be a little stealthy.
I mean, and then the tiefling pipes up. You were always able to sneak a few sweets after dark. I mean, they didn't really have much security, and nobody else could. I guess that's fair.
So you already got the makings.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, I hope you stick around. You could always get some good training.
Yeah, it seems like it. I just hope I don't have to train with. And he points to War.
Oh, she's not a problem.
Oh,
Just don't go into a sparring match unless you really know what you're getting into.
I don't think I will.
Yeah, good. It's probably
She
for the
scares me.
best. That's also probably for the best.
I think if given the chance, she would bite out somebody's throat.
And your names by chance?
Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? I'm Kay, and I'm Faith.
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 Faith. So, what about you, Faith? What you got in your arsenal?
That's that's a question to ask. One that I hadn't really thought of. I don't really have that many. I mean, it's not like I'm Kei or Suke. I don't have anything that I could really do myself.
Spells, skills. You a good shot?
No, not really. Though I guess the women were used a bit more than the men.
It just
Not
means
my
you're
rule.
stronger, I guess.
I can go for longer.
Ugh.
And she has this weird kind of awkward, uncomfortable smile.
Cardio.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Hey, cardio is always good.
I mean, you're faster than me. And you can run for a real long time, too. Maybe there's
Cardio.
something to do with that.
You like weapons?
I mean, not really.
What's your fancy then?
I mean, I don't really want to hurt anybody.
You could always help.
That's true. I don't really have much experience with music or the like.
I mean, you could always go into alchemy.
Alchemy?
I think you should go upstairs and talk with a couple of our friends up there.
Hmm,
They can get you settled in on that pretty easily.
maybe.
It's a lot of, mixtures, witch's pot, I guess. But you could always be a healer. You could always make potions. Potions are always good. Doesn't matter what kind, truly.
Hmm. I guess I can see the merit in that. Oh,
Well,
my computer just froze?
I hope not. Oh.
No, my Windows just froze.
Oh. Well, I
Oh,
hope
we're
y'all
responding, hooray.
stick around.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And if you're ever looking for some, drugs, I'm your guy.
Wait,
But,
shit, he's got stuff.
Always.
Hot damn.
This is the place, man. I'm signed up as the lab rat, so
Oh,
keep
shit.
that in mind.
Dude, what the fuck is going on with Google Chrome right now?
I'm not sure what to tell you, brother.
Also, Dylan, I've realized a missed opportunity.
Hmm.
We have two slaves named Faith and Trust.
Yeah, I was about to say.
One pixie dust.
Oh,
We missed out.
Lol.
Apparently.
Okay, if we ever do another side campaign, can one of us make a PC that's pixie dust
Oh my god.
Go for it.
Y'all
that
are
just
so
goes
dumb.
on an adventure with those guys?
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to.
In
control
fate
alt
we
delete
trust, and pick stuff we
fucking
must.
We must!
I blame Dre.
Huh? What?
I
Why?
also blame Dre.
I don't know what's happening, but I also blame Dre.
We're just
Well,
throwing blame. I don't
'Cause,
know what it's
everything was going fine until I started trying to download this image.
Ah!
for. It's all Dre.
Like it's my computer's getting close to actually fucking crashing right now.
Come on, Dre.
Grace, put.
I,
Then the
I'm
virus.
just doing my job.
Grace sent Dylan a virus.
Yep,
God damn it, Dre.
it's a Trojan.
Trojan man.
Get it? It's funny. It's a penis joke. Anyway.
I know.
I'm just doing my job, man. I draw stuff. I give you stuff. It's my job.
Yep.
Ugh.
Fucking Task Manager stopped working there for a second. Why does it say Windows Explorer is not? What?
Just close it.
No, I don't use Explorer.
No, it's probably talking about Windows. Just close it.
You tried to close it years ago, and it's finally responding to that.
And, like anytime I try to close Windows Explorer, it makes things stop responding. This is so weird.
Okay, are you talking about Windows Explorer with the file looking image? Yeah, that's your entire operating system. If you close it, it reboots it. So only close it once.
Ah,
Whatever else is
I-
running.
I cannot close it.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna end task on Chrome, I guess.
Yeah.
I might need to restart my fucking computer. Because whenever I
Maybe.
try to use Google Chrome or fucking Task Manager at all, everything just stops responding.
I blame Dre.
Dre has.
There it
How
is.
dare you, Dre? How dare you? This is destruction of property. We are all going to simultaneously sue you.
Alright, I'm just.
I'm calling my
Oh, why
lawyer
isn't it
right now.
responding?
No, please.
He's on the phone.
No, please.
Let's see. Are things responding now?
Are they?
Maybe. Mayhaps. Hopefully. Alright. Let's see. Things are loading.
And you're back. Hello.
I still blame Dre.
Me too.
Are you finally opening your amiibos? Alright.
How can he give it to you straight if that answer is hella gay?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know if Stream can read the stuff over there,
They can.
but I hope they can because I'm doing some proper shit posting today.
It's very
Yeah,
good.
you are.
Oh dear.
I appreciate Raphael's contributions right now.
I still can't see, but I'll have stream open.
So,
Just go
are we good to
ref now.
continue?
I need to do something on another map real quick, which is what I was trying to do
Okey-dokey.
earlier. And now Roll20 is not uploading the file.
Roll20 is great.
I
blame Dre.
blame Dre.
Stop!
It's Dre's fault.
You know, if you want, you could make me GM and I could upload it right quick.
Oh no, I see what happened. It fucked up while I was trying to save it. Hooray.
Hooray.
My offer still stands.
No.
No.
Alright.
Oh my god. I blame Dre. Alright, there we go. Now will you actually upload it and fucking play my goddamn?
You're doing your best. I'm proud of you.
We believe in you.
Don't believe in me.
We have faith.
don't put faith in me either.
No, I mean like we have faith.
We also have trust.
We only need one more thing and the ritual will be complete.
He's massive, Dre.
I'm
If you
sorry.
need something else for the ritual, you should have asked while I was at the store.
And big cross.
Jean went to the ritual store and you didn't even ask them to grab what we needed.
Honestly, like, you can't just ask for more ritual ingredients, like, as soon as the ritual is started.
Yeah,
And honestly, you guys haven't been contributing enough money for.
Fake, we
I'm just gonna say.
It's just we trust.
Alright,
Oh man. We're a bunch of characters.
you're a bunch of dumb.
We are, like, literally, but also
Literally.
like, metaphorically.
Yeah.
Right, so this is gonna look weird real quick because I'm about to womp.
Yeah, ritual supplies at home. The ritual supplies we have at home.
Chomp. Chomp. Alright, there we go. The child Voltron has been moved.
Just watches from the
Alright.
bar. That's a lot of fucking kids.
As yet another person.
Oh
has been
gosh.
introduced
What
to
if
Guildhall.
what if the Amonkazel kids come over and play with these fucking kids? Oh no, that's too many.
Aw.
Adorable.
Oh, please.
I hope you know that the moment the parents and the kids get there, I feel like Yuffie would instantly pawn them off to being watched by the other parents and just like finally release.
Go.
But a new figure enters the bar. One that looks kind of familiar, but not quite. He walks in, sees Euphoria, beelines downward. Just places a hand on Kama's shoulder, just like, ah. And you said Kama has been a member of the guild for a little bit, yeah, Ollie?
Sure, I never said that, but yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just, ah, Kama, how good it is to see you again.
Who is this?
Oh. Well, you see, you need to roll me a perception to quite realize exactly who it is.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Perception. There it is.
Well,
No, you're not quite there.
Gamma!
Grivo could roll.
It's the alcohol.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, let's see if Grebo can make it. Why the fuck not? Let's see if Grebo, because I know Grebo's been here for a little bit. Nope.
Kama looks up at her. Who are you again?
That is a him.
That's a dude.
Him. Who are you again? Hello?
I am so terribly hurt, Kama. You don't remember me.
Look, I don't remember much anything before I started drinking this, so can you just tell me your name?
Oh, of course. Why, you see, my name is Honor.
Oh, Honor got a redesign.
Yep.
And
What?
I didn't show his name. No, there's his old icon.
Yay, he finally gets to be something that we're not gonna get sued for.
Hey.
Yo, Honor, do you look different? You look different. What'd you do? Did you do your hair different?
He got a haircut.
Yeah, well, you see, I cut my hair. I lost my fluffy coat. Well, I say lost, but I sold it.
Yeah, it's the fluffy coat, man. Without the fluffy coat, I don't know who you are.
He's been gone for a few weeks. You know that for a fact. It's like it's been at least a few weeks, maybe a month.
Did you have a good trip? Where'd you
Haven't
go?
slapped this man in years.
I I have been gone for a while.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened. I went on a small adventure. It was quite liberating, actually.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time. And Kaba just takes another drink.
Yep.
Please
But-
tell me you're not gonna go punch him. Winslow!
I thought about it. Okay, no, I'll go back.
How is... I see there are a lot of new faces here.
Yeah, we kind of liberated a bunch of slaves, and now they're here.
Oh, again?
Again!
Second time. Huh. That's the second time in like 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't it nice?
It's lively.
Yeah. Oh,
I cannot form an opinion yet.
Honor, don't ask any of them for sex. Just don't, okay? Just don't.
You say that and he gets the Excalibur face.
Oh,
I wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, thank God.
he's finally having that character development we talked about.
Oh wow, it's almost like this world is alive, guys.
It's almost like I slapped some sense into him.
Well, I don't know what happened to you, Honor, but I like it.
You can see before he just kind of looks like a limp noodle. He's actually packed on a bit of muscle, and instead of having this whorish kind of provocative look on his face, he actually seems kind of confident and not quite as condescending.
Yeah, Kava's gonna reach up and just like poke his chest. Yeah, look at that. You got muscles. They're not as good as mine, but
He puts his hand on his chest and just like, oh, stop. Well, it's a start. It's better than nothing.
yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there if you want like, you know, like an exercise buddy. I'm so up for it.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
Just get ready to wake up at 5 a.m. for a jog, and then we'll start with the weights, and then we could do some sparring at 7, and then we can have breakfast.
That is quite early.
Well, yeah, you gotta wake up your muscles, you know? They like to
That's
sleep
true.
in if you don't. You don't want sleepy muscles, do ya? You don't. I know, you
Mm.
don't.
I do suppose you have a good point there. And Elvis looks over like, I don't look like Honor. I don't look at you and want to deck you immediate. I'm gonna go wrestle my bear.
Have fun if you want. Well, no, I won't offer to help wrestle your bear. That sounds scary. I don't want to do that.
I don't need help.
Well,
He knows who wears the pants in the relationship. As
New
he
goal.
steps up.
give the bear pants.
Hashtag give bear pants.
Yes, exactly.
But I hate to cut this short. I believe I need to go speak to Zen. It's been quite a while since I've been back.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll want to talk to you. There's a bunch of stuff happening right now. I don't really know exactly what it is,
Yes,
but
I can see that.
well,
There's in fact a giant tiger walking around covered in children.
oh no, that's the normal part.
Oh boy, I'm in for quite the debriefing, aren't I?
Oh yeah, I think a lot of stuff has happened. Have fun. Go do that.
He walks by, ruffles your hair, and says, "Have a good time, lovey."
I'll fall asleep soon, so it's fine.
Sees this, gives it a wide berth, as wide as he can
Is
get.
this
without
your
it.
card?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Did not think I was gonna get that one. Okay. Watch that. And then Oh, what's this in your ear? Hey, you had a whole gold piece in there. Here you go.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
As he gets to the door, he starts slowly inching past, hoping not to draw Euphoria's attention.
Yeah, Raphael did not
give
even
me a
look at him.
sec.
Oh no!
Okay, so anyway.
Hmm.
Euphoria!
Oh no!
No, it's not good enough.
It got stealth away.
Hey, Honor.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm great. I have kids now.
That was quick.
Yeah.
I did not think that was physically possible.
Well, I mean, you see two of them raise them, all right?
Fucking asshole.
What is he implying?
She looks at her. He looks at her. I'm infertile.
Damn,
And
okay.
this is actually factual lore. I've said from the beginning that Honor is infertile when Dre asked me.
Damn, that was gonna be so funny. Yeah, okay, no, they're adopted. It's fine.
The asshole.
Ah, that's quite mean.
What?
The first thing you do upon seeing me back is try to pull this horrid prank on me. For
Well, I was
shame.
gonna tell you it wasn't true after you pissed your pants.
Not this time. Not today.
You were gone for like, fuck, a month?
Yes, I was.
What happened?
I went on a bit of a journey, let's say.
Uh-huh. Why?
Yeah, I just felt like no one really enjoyed my company. That I needed to do some soul search.
I don't know. I enjoyed your company.
Well, two.
One
Hmm.
is not the majority.
Fair enough.
Not even the twink liked me.
What? The fucking bullshit. He likes everyone. What the fuck are you on about?
I don't know. He seemed to get pretty annoyed by me.
Okay, you're full of shit, dude.
Listen, I got punched by the bald man for yawning.
Okay, and the bald man didn't want to fuck me, okay? He's weird.
Well, it seems like you have someone that is perfectly willing to do that 100% of the time. That is not Nakoma anymore. He gulps.
Yeah, okay, sure. Go run off to Zin, I guess. You're not gonna be any fun.
He walks away. I can't even get it up anymore anyway. That euphoria broke his dick.
Oh my god.
Shopping.
Wild.
And nobody's gonna happen to go to Zen's office during this time, will they?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Raph was gonna go, but I didn't feel like moving him all that way.
Depends if there's more drugs.
There's a more pressing matter of checking on someone, you know?
No, mainly drugs.
I would say Jaira
Lost
was
my
going
friend.
to go to check on Guilt. That I consider
So
dusted like
just Jaira or Jaira and Raph?
I don't know.
I'm probably gonna, after getting some like juice and crackers for the kids, go up and with Jaira. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Izarov seems pretty happy to comply with that. He seems to like children and be good with them. And I will take you to the top staircase. Drayden,
What?
the only person that has talked to her outside of the party,
True.
one of the party members, is Honor, who is trying his best not to pay attention to her at all.
He has problems.
He has a broken dick. He was a whore, and now he has a broken dick, Dre.
He's living the lime life.
Mm.
Living the worst life. Eating shit. That's it.
Where did Raph go?
There.
I had to bring you after Honor because
Okay,
you were already on the map and Honor wasn't.
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom Honor on him. Alright, so
So much zoomies.
yeah, the three of you enter the room not long after each other, and Zin is talking with these two who seem to be acting as sort of the leaders for the group of whores. So, let me get this straight. You want a bunch of whores who were slaves to enter my guild as full-time members in exchange for manual labor along with recompense for the work you put in. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I said. We would also like housing, though we understand if that might take a minute.
Isn't that the exact same deal that literally everybody else got?
It pretty much is, the only problem being the guild hall is pretty full now.
Uh-oh.
Pretty.
Well, before long, you might have one extra bed.
I do not like the phrasing of that. But
Or hell, maybe 3 extra beds if we don't hurry.
I'm sorry, but this unfortunately takes more than 3 seconds to take care of. Especially with now almost 30 new members.
Yeah, that is a lot.
I have a lot of paperwork to do, and I have been looking for people to actually help with that, just in case you didn't know. And, I've actually called back our top member. She wasn't very happy, but she is on her way. Or will be shortly. She said something about needing some demon chump lickety split. But yes, Ms. Leara and Mr. Suke, I will get to work on the paperwork of getting you transferred to the White Light Guild. And I guess I will call in our favor for need of more housing. I believe that's all we have to discuss for now, though. If you would give me at least a few minutes. And they both nod and just leave the room arm in arm. I'm just gonna put down Honor slowly approaches. Ah, hello, who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my guild hall? I'm just kidding. I know it's you, Honor. Oh,
Oh shit, that's Honor.
Wow, you've really changed, Honor. Welcome back.
he seems a bit touched by the kind of warm welcome from Jaira. He's like, "Thank you. I took some time for myself, and I'm feeling much better now. Good to hear it. So, how exactly did everything go?" He gives him a brief version of what happened, and it seems to boil down to he met up with a group of adventurers, one that had an adventuring group that had nowhere near as much acclaim as the guild, and helped them as best as he could, learning more about himself and what makes him a person rather than using his body for everything. In fact, you two have really fucking high perception scores, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't even need to roll then. You would be able to notice that attached to his side is a harp, as well as seems to be an actual sword. I've been
Okay.
through quite a bit. That's good.
Went on a journey of self-discovery, huh?
Yes. I actually made quite a bit of money, actually. More than I was expecting. I was honestly expecting to do nothing but lose money. But, I must apologize for how I was acting before I went out. I realize now that I was being a bit of a bitch. He just kind of
Hmm.
looks at you guys pleadingly.
Look, I'm not gonna argue with that point, but we could have also treated you a little bit better.
In all honesty, I kind of deserved it. I'm surprised.
I
that
don't think you'd
Ellis
have
didn't
deserved the
outright
getting
kill
punched
me.
in the face part, even though it was very funny, but I'm gonna shut up now. Never mind.
That part did hurt my feelings a little bit. And my nose. But yes, I'd like to think I've changed a bit. Yeah, well, it seems that I can't spend too much time on this. This is weird. I can't spend much time on this as I've got to get a group together to accompany everyone back to the Underdark because Makazel and Cyril have been captured. That's horrible. But might I volunteer?
Yes.
Uh, he looks toward Jaira and Raph. Do you have any objections to this?
I don't mind the more hands, the better the odds of rescuing Cheryl and Moxel.
I agree with Jaira on this one. We can use all the help we can get.
All right. Hopefully, you'll be able to inspire everyone with your new skills. He nods, and now I'm gonna hard cut back to the prison.
Oh, hard cut.
Yay, Honor. Huzzah.
How's Gilda doing?
That's
Wait,
what
okay, that
was guys check on.
Yeah, we can take care of that in a moment.
I got distracted by my mom. I didn't know that scene was ending. Ah.
Yeah, I'm hard cutting.
Okay,
And-
this is fine.
We come back to Shirl, and Shirl, suddenly the guard, who has finished his coffee by now, has been knocked out, just without warning, without any signs of struggle. He's knocked out and falls to the floor in a heap.
Huh. That's
Uh,
weird.
Standing over him, you see a tiefling.
Ooh, a tiefling.
And he begins looking around a bit. Just, oh,
Wait a minute. Oh, is that Roska's boyfriend?
Is this Rose's boyfriend?
here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Why?
Unfortunately, I can't help you out of the situation, but I need to talk to you for a little bit, if you don't mind.
I mean, I have
As-
nothing else to do.
Got a little bit of time. He looks over to the
Xavier.
guard.
What was that,
Told
Dylan?
you were gonna screech stray. He says, "It seems we've got a little bit of time to chat. Now, let's see. You are Shiro Veritas?
Yeah, that's me.
Great, cool, awesome. Or should I say General Veritas?
Veritas, yeah. General, that too.
Well, I've been wondering, have you seen any vampires as of recently?
Yeah, I know of one. Why?
He gets a bit closer to the bars, like, oh? What does he look like? Describe him. Or assume it's a he.
Not until you tell me why. No offense, but he's kind of my friend.
Well, I've been told that he's been out and about. Not where I left him. And I'm kind of a little bit worried. He seems to not want to give you a straight answer on this question.
Has Roska ever mentioned having a boyfriend that he's looking for?
Yes.
So this vampire wouldn't happen to be small, pale, kind of a twink.
Cute as a button.
Yeah,
Hair down to his ankles.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Well, yeah, I'll say, yeah, I know him. What do you want with him?
Oh, I just want to make sure my Rosie's safe.
Wait, are you that boyfriend he's mentioned?
He diverts his gaze. There's a small red tint on his face.
Ooh.
Oh, you're Roska's boyfriend.
I am afraid I cannot divulge that information.
Well, yeah, I'd say I know where he is.
That's good. Is he safe?
Yeah, he actually, he might be back around here soon, but,
Oh, of course I just missed him. See, I just got into town, like, a couple hours ago.
yeah, just missed him.
Fuck me.
I think that's his job.
Well, actually, it's my job.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah.
You think he can top?
No,
Exactly.
he's too baby.
Right?
Not baby.
Yes, baby.
He's baby.
But yeah, shit. That makes this a whole lot more awkward for me.
Does it?
Yeah, cause now you get to tell him that you saw me, and he's not gonna know. Well, not even know if you're telling the truth, of course. Kind of been, missing for a hot minute,
Well,
as far as he's concerned.
well, if you want, I'm not. Honestly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not gonna tell you where he is in case you're like, bad. But if you tell me where you're going, I could tell him where you are. And we can set up, you can like, he can go see you, and I can supervise to make sure you don't hurt him because he's baby.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Of course.
You see, this entire thing with me and him, it's kind of, taboo where I'm from. Because, surprise, surprise, I'm in a vampire hunting guild.
Oh boy!
Yeah, I can see it.
I knew that part, but still, oof.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt him. In fact, quite the opposite. If anybody lays a hand on even a single strand of his hair, I will kill them.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. So,
But, I can't exactly have him know where I am right now. Not until it's safe.
yeah, that's a good plan.
I was just hoping to get the chance to see him.
Well, I'll tell him you were here, if you want.
Sorry about that. Just, let him know that, I'll come looking for him again. After everything's taken care of on my end.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will do that.
Yeah. Also, don't cause too much racket. They might think you knocked him out.
I'll go act like I was sleeping.
It's at this point, Cheryl, that you realize what Xavier knocked him out with. There is this massive greatsword strapped to his back that spans from the top of his shoulder down to his ankle.
Oh, he's an anime boy. He's the protagonist of a.
No, it's not a Buster Blade. It is just a long blade.
Okay.
Yeah, the closest thing to it, I'd say, is a Nodochi.
Okay.
From in real life.
Yeah.
But he is an anime protagonist. Like,
for real.
That is the truth.
Dre did make him pretty anime. In multiple
And
facets.
it's great.
I'd say is Tiefling Dante from Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I'll act like I was sleeping and you were never here.
Good. I would give you something to give to him, but I don't think you'd be able to keep it if I did.
Yep, that's a good point. I don't have any of my stuff.
Swallow it.
No.
Prison purse.
Yeah, just let Rosie know that Xavier says.
Yeah, I will.
And you see him for a split second. He seems to be walking down this hall. And then the longer you look, fades away. Almost as if he was never here at all.
God, I wish I could do that.
Roscoe, your boyfriend's so cool.
I know.
All right. And unfortunately, you don't get to be peaceful for very long, as you get another visitor,
Oh.
one who is not quite so welcome.
Oh. Dylan. Oh.
How do you see him?
Oh.
Where is he? Where is this bastard?
He's coming up from the bottom right.
Oh. Oh, that's a bastard. Oh.
He's walking up, and you hear, and it's at this point that you hear somebody just. You hear not the opening of a door, but the straining of steel. You hear what sound, well, what the equivalent of a tinfoil can being crushed sounds. As he looks into the cell below you. Little bitch. Now don't worry. You're next. And if I were not, criminals get punished. Call me a criminal all you want. We know that you're the real traitor here. Again with that mouth of yours. Don't worry. I'll train that out of you soon enough. As he hawks a loogie and spits it into her eye. Gah! Still your tongue. As you hear the heavy falls of boots approaching your cell. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Now
General?
what's this guy's name again, Dylan?
What? What?
Who is this? What's his name?
Oh, this is who Maka's also lovingly called Honey Bunny.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's that
You
bastard.
know this man in one
Uncle
glimpse.
Bastard.
This is currently the king of this kingdom, Hunsrin.
Hey, Hunsrin, what's up? Been a while.
Good. The general still knows my name.
How could I
Never
forget?
mind. A little bit easier for you.
Will it though? Cheryl just lounges on the bed.
Now, what's a fugitive like you doing in a place like my humble home?
Well, you know, it wasn't my decision to come hang out.
I see.
Trust me, if I wanted to visit, you would know.
Yes. You'd walk up to my castle with broadsword in hand, like you could take on the world.
Yep, sounds about right.
That's odd, though. I didn't say anything about confiscating a broadsword from you. You change your ways or something.
A little bit. You know, it's good to diversify.
Well, whatever it is, you stink of soot.
That might be these torches in here. They haven't, like, changed them out. There's a lot of ash on the ground.
Oh, really? He opens the door and steps in. Let me take a look at that. He locks the door behind him.
Hey, you're ruining my labels.
Cheryl was, like, being all cocky and confident, but once he, like, opened the door, Cheryl just... fear. Kind of shrunk down a bit.
Do you want me to
Caveman
roll
fun.
an intimidate check for him?
Please. I need to know how
Okay.
much fear Cheryl has.
Alright, so he's got a bonus for Shiro,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. So... I'd say this is probably about right.
Yeah?
The Shiro bonus is only +10.
Okay.
Yeah, Shiro kind of like from where he was like casually lounging, once he opens the door, Shiro like visibly shrinks down. Just like, oh, please don't.
Shiro
What's
goes
wrong?
freaking caveman SpongeBob.
Hero.
You were acting so perfect just a moment ago.
You know, it's much easier to talk to you with like a few iron bars in between us.
Oh, I'll bet. He gets real close. Almost nose to nose with you. Something's different about you.
I wonder what it
multiple
is.
ways. Last time I saw you, you didn't have a strong jaw.
Hey, I finally hit puberty, okay? Sorry.
No. You didn't look like this. You look more manly.
Yeah, I hope so. Can really work it out.
No, if you can get what your fucking enemy telling you that you look more manly, that's gotta be like at least a little bit of a gender euphoria kind of boost. Like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, even this bastard who fucking hates me thinks I look good. Oh my god.
Oh god.
This guy has no reason.
Oh yeah, this guy is built like a brick shit house, by the way. If it weren't for the fact that you knew Deldritch, this would be the most buff man you know.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Does he look like Piccolo?
No,
Does he look like a Vegeta?
no,
Does he look perhaps like a Broly?
no. Oh, I think he looks more like a JoJo.
Alright. Then he's not the buff.
Have you seen JoJo's?
No.
Yeah,
You
but
didn't-
like,
You didn't clarify, Dylan. You never clarified.
Jotaro
What's-
Kujo.
You never clarified what season of JoJo because the first.
true.
I'll
first-
go with season 1 through 3, or season 1 through 2. Actually,
There we go.
of
There
JoJo's.
we go.
Yeah. So he's beefy.
Mm-hmm.
You remember this man. He was known for alternating between using his favorite battle axe and an earthbreaker. Sometimes he'd use them both.
Yep. Sounds about right.
This man almost had a kill count as high as Makazel. He just
Damn.
didn't have the finesse or
That's
speed.
impressive. Terrifying.
Look, I know I look all manly and stuff now. Can you like take a step back? I like my personal space.
Oh, no. You're done getting space. And he puts a hand on your shoulder. And you
Oh,
feel
no.
it begin to squeeze.
Cheryl tries not to respond, but he is wincing.
I see. You're more fragile than before, too. That's a weird trade-off. You're less appealing to... He says, clearly talking about your scar.
What did you say though? You cut out because you were really quiet.
You're less appealing to the eye, too.
Hey, some people find the scar
Okay.
hot, so
Guy's a fucking creep. Kick him in the nuts, Cheryl.
you might.
It's good to know that not only have we been capturing traders, we've got 3 of the biggest, let's say, conspirators in captivity now.
Oh, I'm counted as one of those, huh? I didn't think I was that
Oh.
important.
Oh yes, General. You are. If it weren't for me getting one of your dear friends to my side, you may have gotten away without Scratch. Or we may have lost that last fight. Without their fearless leader to lead them. You might have done something.
Yeah, that fight was pretty close if it wasn't for, you know, that bastard, so.
Then you'll be glad to know he's high now.
He's what now?
High ranking now.
Oh, am I gonna get a visit from him too?
Ah, maybe. But my visit's
Ooh.
not quite over.
Oh.
Oh no.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Please. For everything I want, choose the hard way.
I don't like what that implies.
Are you gonna come with me and answer a few questions? Or do I get to have fun?
I mean, sure, I'll walk with you. I won't guarantee I'll answer anything, though.
Well, that means we get to take you to my favorite room. As he shackles you and latches a chain to you and begins pulling you along very forcefully.
Here's my favorite room. It's the Xbox room. It's where I keep all my games.
You
Cyril?
see,
We're gonna play Halo. We're gonna play Halo Reach, and I'm gonna make you watch the ending, and that's gonna be the torture.
I really want to say something right now, but it's very, very reasserting of me saying that.
Alright. And now I'm going to reveal to you this cell.
Who dat?
You remember this person, actually. Well, Makazel was known for wading through pools of blood and honestly just going all out at the very beginning of a fight, taking out as many people as he could. She was the person who, well, cleaned up. Anybody else who was still able to fight, she took care of, and she even went out on missions from time to time to take care of small little groups of stragglers, or even just, what's the word? Scout on her own.
What's her name?
You remember this person. She was a subordinate of yours. Her name is Tadia.
As they walk by. Hey, Tadia, what's up?
Her eyes widen a bit. General?
Yep. In the flesh. And chains.
They caught you.
Eh,
Thought you were long gone.
I get around. Had to make a pit stop here.
And she steps forward a bit. Aren't you supposed to be dead?
Well, I mean, I was almost dead.
I got better.
I got better.
Got better.
She
It's only mostly dead.
She reaches her hand out and is just barely to grab your shoulder. She smiles a bit. It's good to see you again, General.
You too, Tadia.
Her left eye is different. It wasn't like this. In fact, a lot of these scars are new to you. You only remembered her having the one on her shoulder. The rest, they weren't there. It's weird though, her left eye seems to be functioning and actually more alert than her right. Something's going on. Something has changed her, something that you weren't expecting. And roll me a intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Yep, that's Cheryl's character sheet. Okay. Making sure.
There's
Oh!
something so glaringly different about her, but you just can't place your finger on it. You're trying to think, and then Hunsrin pulls you along. I didn't say you could stop and have a chat.
Yeah. Bye, Tadia. See you later.
She waves to you. And I'm just gonna speed this along. Boop, 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 boop. And boop. Abic.
Yes.
Oh my.
And boom, 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 boom. And I'm going to reveal this room, which you are being brought to. Actually, wait. I'm just gonna reveal this bit for now. Because I need to reposition the token.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh woo.
Ooh, Javert.
Alright.
Well,
You were being
See, you
brought.
got one from me and one from him, and that's the only one you're ever gonna get from me.
We appreciate it.
Of course.
And at this point, you are pulled and pushed in front of Hunsrin as he brings you down to the interrogation room. He had been relatively nice up to this point until he kicks you forward, using you to open the door, knocking you flat on your face.
Ow.
Your face hits the floor and meets something warm. It's a
Oh,
liquid.
no.
It's
Oh
a bit
no.
sticky.
oh no.
You can
It's
tell by the
maple
smell
syrup.
of iron.
No!
maple
Makazo's pancakes! He dropped them!
The way they torture people is they offer them pancakes and then throw them on the ground.
And threw it on the ground!
Oh,
I don't
I'm
need
sorry.
your
I thought I heard something about
handouts.
delicious pancakes. But you can tell by the scent of iron in the air. And
It's
on
just
your
jam.
nose at this point. This is blood.
It's just jam.
Oh, Uncle, so glad you could join us. Oh, and you brought a prisoner too. How quaint. Elendar? Yes, Uncle. Get the trash out of the room. We've got another person to interrogate. Oh, yes, sir.
Is Makazal awake?
As you ask that, out of character, in character, he turns and looks over. Ah, honey bunny, how you been enjoying the show? He does this,
I love him.
but can't move his arms to do finger gun.
Shirel will do finger guns for him.
Is that
Teamwork.
Shiro?
Overcome. Adapt.
Hey, Makazal, what's up?
Nothing much, buddy. I've lost a lot of.
Yeah.
At this point, you can tell since I'm assuming you pulled yourself off the ground at least a little bit. You can see that one of his eyes is swollen shut. He's bleeding from his mouth, arms, neck. Pretty much everywhere that he could be bleeding from, he is. And in fact, his hair is stained red at the moment.
Makazal, they got you real good.
Oh, yeah. I look like a real Bloody Mary. And while this is going on, Elendar undoes the chains, and Makazo falls forward into the pool, into a pool of his own blood. I need more iron in my diet.
Cheryl has no comment for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Makazel is usually this defiant, strong guy that can usually take care of himself at any point, but he seems to be lower than your level currently. He's able to maintain a sass though, which what else would you expect from the captain?
Yeah.
Hunsren pushes you forward and chains you up in a similar fashion to Makazel.
Oh, it's my turn. Good.
Oh yes, and I let Elendar had the pleasure of dealing with Tiffany. Only my husband. Oh, he's gay. Great. He stands up, winks at him, but he can't tell because the other eye is swollen shut.
So it just looks like a blink. God.
Yeah, it's a blink. This Mike Wazowski winker blink. This Tiffany Makazel winker blink. Yes, sir. I'll go and take notes. It's at this point that you notice there is a mirror across from you. At least it looks like a mirror. Out of character, this is a one-way window.
Yeah. Perfect. Is Elendar dragging Moxel by his hair again?
Makazel's walking at the moment,
Okay.
but then he steps out the door and falls forward. Ellie, sweetie, I can't walk. Carry, Papa. You are insufferable. And now instead of dragging him by the hair, he's dragging him by the tail.
Okay. Because I had a few comments if it was the hair, but the tail's fine.
Oh, please, do say them.
Oh, well, I can only say them if he does it.
Yeah, sure, I can change it to being by the hair instead of by
Okay.
the tail.
Okay, yeah, Cheryl's gonna look back at Huzrin. Your nephew has a weird hair kink. I think you need to know that.
Why is it that every time you open your mouth, you agitate me?
You know, a lot of people say that.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh,
I hope you don't like your arms.
no. They're too long and gangly. Cut them off.
Good.
No.
That's an idea you've given me. One that I like immensely.
Can I at least have one, though? You can, like, cut off a foot instead. You know, make it hard. In other ways.
What, do you want this to cost an arm and a leg?
Yeah, sounds about right.
You'd be lucky if I stopped at that. And I'm currently... And I think that's where we end that scene. Because Cheryl's getting tortured now.
Oh no!
Yay!
Torture!
Oh no, it's the torture time!
Blood! Yay!
I hope you know that the little Ammon that lives deep within my mind is trying to claw his way into reality to punch you in the face.
Good. And now, I'm gonna hard cut us back to Zen's office. And while you are, well, actually, I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna say take 5. I mean, actually, I can probably make it the rest of the session, but man, I need to pee. Because, like, there's not much left in the session.
No, that's understandable.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick.
I'll
Okay.
keep. 5-minute break. 2-minute break. It's Dylan. Well, that was fun.
Ah!
Yes? Do you have complaints?
Yeah.
Is it you or Raph?
That was my complaint.
Okay.
Oh, good question. Both?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Personally, I am completely overtaken by Ammon just trying to physically murder Dylan for this. But Raphael as well, just no. I should get ice cream. Well, he's gone. I'm gonna go get ice cream while he's gone. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bring me back some.
He's gonna come
Okay,
back right
I'll
when she leaves.
I'll just throw it on the receiver, see how that works.
Thanks.
Oh boy.
This is fun. I like it when my characters aren't having a good time.
That's always great, isn't it?
Except for
Having a
Kama.
good-
Kama's having a great time.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi, back.
I'm
I'm
dead.
dead.
I hate you all.
Good.
Oh, why?
Because you all make the same horrible jokes.
You say horrible.
If you didn't want it to be made, you would stop phrasing it as such.
True.
I have. Have you not noticed that 70% of the time I say I have returned?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I ask what
Exactly.
returned is and how I get it.
I hate you. I'm gonna spit in all of your alcohol when I come down there later this year.
No.
You have returned. What have you returned
He
to?
might too.
Or where's your receipt?
Alright. Let's see. What song do I want to use?
I'm back.
Hi back. I'm dead.
Nope.
Okay.
Again.
Who was it that requested the ice cream? It was Jordan. There you
Yeah.
go. Did
Oh,
you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome.
No. Let's see. Maybe this one will work?
Okay, now I just really want to play Ammon again. If there's another side campaign, let me play Ammon.
That'd
Possibly.
be fun.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah. My boy.
Maybe this one? No. God, what song do I want to use for this? Ooh, maybe this. Yeah, let's go with that. As you guys are talking the details of your mission over with Zen, and figuring out who exactly is going to be in your roster aside from you, which as of right now you know as Honor,
Yay.
there is a blinding bright white portal.
Is it just
It
the two
seems-
of them in the office, or did everyone go in the office?
If you all want to be in the office, you certainly can be.
If I won't be in the office.
Okay.
Nah.
Nay for Winlow?
Nah.
Alright, so I'm gonna put Roska there.
Hey.
But you're going over the details of the mission. Winlow seemed a bit too distracted to come up with you. But Roska, you might want to take a 5-foot step back.
Ah. Oh, she's gonna plop right there. I see. Okay, I'll move
No,
her.
no, 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 no. I meant here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A blindingly bright white portal opens up. And from inside the portal steps a figure. One that can only be described as radiant. She looks around. Home sweet home. Looks around the office. Zinni, are these new friends? Welcome back. And he seems to not want to say anything else to her. Oh, what's wrong? Didn't you miss your bestie? She puts an arm around Roska. Her hair is literally fire. This is kind of terrifying, but it doesn't seem too hot to you, actually.
Your
She is
hair's-
also half a foot shorter than you.
Oh,
Because how tall is Roska again?
5'7".
5'7". Yep, she's 5'1".
Oh,
But her hair is taller than you.
your hair is pretty cool.
Why, thank you. I manage it myself, she says, putting her hand in the fire.
Alright.
It seems weird for a second. It seems like her hair her fire hair moves like actual hair when she touches it.
Why? That's really cool.
Right? This isn't alarming you, is it?
No. Is it actually cool, or is it like warm like fire?
Well, that depends.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch it.
Okay. He touches it.
It's weird. You can feel kind of the heat of fire, but it doesn't hurt. It actually feels kind of comforting. It's
Wow.
weird. It also feels soft, like hair, but also like it's not there.
This is like the weirdest thing I've ever felt in my life.
Right?
I'm for it though.
Oh, I like you.
I'm Ruska.
Oh there, Ruska. My name is Timorin. Top Operative Timorin.
This is
And-
the best the guild has to offer.
I wouldn't take her lightly. I'm known for being quite powerful, but she could beat me with a single arm. It's not even a contest.
Well then, Tamarin, you want to go pick a fight with an entire Drow kingdom?
Oh, I was hoping someone would ask. So let's see. I got Cutie McStuffins over here.
Stop.
She pulls you tighter. No, you're adorable.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Do I have High Seas Salty Dog? She says, looking at Raph.
Raptor puts a hand on his chest like, excuse me?
Yeah,
Salty
you smell like
dog.
a sailor.
Salty.
And she tilts her head a bit. An android? Are you some kind of golem or something? I cannot get a read on you.
That is the common and consensus.
Interesting. And Roska,
Uh-huh.
you're starting to feel really comfortable with Timorin near you. It feels like, I don't know, almost like she's kind of a kindred spirit.
Alright.
Oh, you said I. I thought you were saying
Yeah.
I.
No, I said I.
Almost like you guys have been in a one-shot together at some point in an alternate universe.
Oh.
Well, there's that, and also that Tamarin shares an element with Roska.
Ooh.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, no. Who would have guessed that one of her elements is light?
I don't know.
One.
And yes, I did say one of.
Yeah.
She
Oh
is
yeah,
one of the very
Tamarin
few
is.
cases. She is an
Tamarin is
Ifrit.
wild.
But she feels comforting to you in a weird, kind of out of body way. But I guess I need to get the rundown from Mr. Grumpy Pants over here. And she lets go of Roska. It's at this point you notice her belt clicking around. I would say jangling, but that would inquire that there's jewelry on it. No, you see multicolored skulls hanging from a belt around her waist. It's weird. They're all different colors, though, and they don't seem to be actual skulls.
What are those?
Oh,
Are
these are
those
my skulls.
candy?
Yeah, they're rock candy.
Rock candy.
She immediately turns back to you. What?
What?
Do you not know what rock candy is?
I've never heard of it.
No.
I don't even know what candy is.
And
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really rad.
Converge on the candy.
she looks through them like, yeah, I know. I can give you some of these. They're not. Oh, this one. Well, it's a darker shade than your eyes, but it's yeah. And she hands Roska a pink rock candy skull. It is a full-size skull made of rock candy.
Full size?
Full-sized.
Ah.
What do you mean? Like
Like a human
to
skull.
scale?
Yeah, to scale.
Oh,
It is just straight up a skull made of rock candy.
Well, what do I do with this?
You eat
Lick
it.
it.
How?
You bite into
Lick
it.
it.
She, as she pulled the pink one off of her belt, another one grew in its place. And I'm actually going to change this song now because it is Timmerman we're talking about. I think this is the best song for this. Yeah, this is probably the best song. But
Okay.
You're not
Well-
supposed to bite into rock candy. It's bad for your teeth.
watch me, she says, pulling off a white rock candy skull and just.
Mmm.
And Ruska's gonna look at the pink one. He's gonna think to himself, man, fangs don't fail me now. He's gonna take a big chomp.
Oh man, it's actually quite soft. It's crunchy and really sweet. Actually, tastes like cotton candy. You don't know what the fuck cotton candy is, but it tastes
No.
nice. It's really sweet.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I like this stuff.
Anybody else want some? She's looking between Raph and Jaira. Huh? Huh?
I'm good. I don't really eat.
That's a shame. And then she turns to Raph. What about you, sea boy?
What about me?
You want some candy?
I'm not really in the mood for candy right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I got as much as anybody could ever want.
Why?
And then you see another white skull on her belt.
Why do you have candy just magically reappearing on your belt?
Because this belt is enchanted with
But, like-
infinite rock candy skulls.
Why? What's the purpose?
Because I really like rock candy, and also these all have alchemical reagents that work with fire.
Oh,
Except for the pink one. The pink one's just tasty.
it is tasty.
She seems rather happy and proud of herself. Yeah, I can tangle people in vines, make really big explosions, bigger than normal. I can make really long lasting fire. You know, whatever. I can also just straight up kill people with some of these.
Hot.
Honor leans into
Long
Zen.
pause.
She's scary. He does nothing but nod. Oh man, total sausage fest in here though.
It's nice, isn't it?
Nah. Wait, where's that cute girlfriend of yours, Zen?
Probably in with the girl that broke all of her bones.
That was just
Whoa.
her legs.
Yeah,
Yo, that's rad. That's metal as fuck.
I originally was.
We were
actually-
gonna check
we
on
were-
her.
Yeah, we originally came up here to check on her.
Ooh. Yeah, she sounds like she could probably use. Well, I don't know. If Versy's with her, then she's probably fine.
You're dead, Gilda?
Not quite yet.
Fuck yeah.
Tired. I can feel my legs again.
That's
Let me guess, they feel bad?
Actually, no, they feel fine.
that's good considering the diagnosis that we heard. They're nothing but powder.
I wouldn't be surprised. They kind of felt like it. Yes, you're not allowed to move until the morning.
Hey, Versu. Skull Lady is here.
Golly. Excuse me, Laura. Piety. And she not quite shoves through them, but gets them out of her way. Okay, she's already got her name. And she runs through. And Tim's talking to Roscoe there for a minute. And out of nowhere, Versu comes out of your blind side and tackle hugs Timorin. And given
Oh,
her
that's
height,
cute.
you were expecting Timorin to get bowled over, but she doesn't budge, not even an inch. Versi! Why didn't you tell me you were coming back? I just found out I was. This is the closest to height you've seen anybody to Versu, period. Other than maybe Gyra.
Right? Everyone but the goblins are taller than Gyra.
And Minnie.
And Minnie.
I mean Nimmy. Spells
Nim-
Minnie backwards.
Yeah. Nimmy because he's a halfling.
Yep.
For anyone who's wondering, Gyra is 4'10".
Gyra's short boy. But, yeah. That's pretty much all I've got for today.
Oh. Hard stop.
I mean, you figured out who 2 of your party members are for this next exhibition to get Cheryl and Makazel back. We've seen a bit of what's happened in Cheryl's side of things. And we've seen Roscoe's boyfriend.
Oh.
Yo, Cheryl didn't even think to ask, but how did he find him?
Oh, man. You
That's a great question.
I should have asked him.
Or no, I like how he found Cheryl. God. Yeah. Spooky.
Spooky,
Well, you
ooky.
see, it's quite simple. When you tell someone who's known for hunting that a half drow was taken away by a full drow by force, you begin to think of where they could possibly be, and if you know half drow are accepted in the kingdom you're currently in, that leaves one option.
You see, he knows who Cheryl the fuck is, though.
Yeah. How'd... Yeah, he did know.
Yeah. Xavier does his research.
Especially if he's been in the Underdark for a bit.
Oh, it took him like 20 minutes to figure out who Cheryl was.
No one ever recognizes him, but Cheryl is in fact a little bit famous. For
Yeah,
all the
he's
wrong
also
reasons.
documented in the history books.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, especially in the kingdom he's currently in.
Oh yeah. I can
Yeah.
see why. Yeah, that was fun. I didn't mean for Kama to be friends with Otter, but they're friends now.
Lol.
Honor
Sometimes
needs
it just
friends.
be like that.
He does need friends.
Look,
No, he doesn't.
Kama has all of my manic energy put into one being, so she does what she wants and I have no control.
Fair enough.
I mean, Kama is also part of the iconic duo.
Yeah, we need to get our iconic duo back together.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was good though. It's fun.
Yeah, I know this was a bit of a different kind of session, but I think it was a good experiment.
It was good.
We got to have the players come out of their comfort zones. And oh, well, that's quite rude.
Whoa. Fuck you.
Quite rude. And yeah, I get to unveil quite a bit more in the next couple sessions,
Ooh.
because in the next couple sessions we start to get into the pantheon of this world.
Ooh.
Woo!
Yay.
Learning
Love it.
that there
Love
is
to
one
see
at
it.
all is a main thing.
Yeah. I'm ready to meet some
Yeah.
gods.
Ah,
Again.
about that.
In another campaign.
In another game. Man, there's a lot of gods in these games I'm playing, and I'm meeting all of them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
In Gene's game, I've adopted 3.
Fuck.
They're my kids now.
Yeah, it just happened. I didn't plan it.
It's
Well
great.
then.
What had happened was Marsh is a mom.
Look,
That's
Apparently.
just it. That's all I can say.
it didn't need to happen, but the gods were sad and they were kids. And though 2 of them aren't kids, but I was already on a roll and I needed to complete my collection of gods.
One of them missed several rats.
One of them is in fact several rats.
The fuck?
Oh
I
my-
mean, except Sebastian adopted that one, so that's another one. That's the 4th god. I'll tell you more about it later. It's fine.
it's fine.
Dungeons and Tangents.
Dungeons and tangents.
Dungeons and
Yeah.
tangents.
Look, I can talk.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. We should get out of here.
Yeah, just maybe. But we hope everybody enjoyed. See you again next week.
Bye,
Everybody have a
everyone.
good night.